Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have two 40% alcohol blended Scotch whiskies, and they're both from Diageo. This big bottle. I got this big bottle for $38.99. This is White Horse. Blended Scotch whiskey, introduced in 1890. Now, the bottle is talking about the 1700s, but no, there was a White Horse tavern in Scotland back to that time, but the Scotch whiskey is only from 1890, okay? And that says it right there on the Diageo plate, and I'll put the link below. Okay. The competitor is Johnnie Walker Double Black. And if you're wondering why I got the small bottle, there's a reason for that. I was planning to buy a regular size bottle of this, okay? And they're showing a look like a brown bottle on the website. This is clear, Double Black, introduced in 2010. All right, so there it is in focus. It's a younger version of the Johnnie Walker Black Label 12-year age, but it's double the intensity they claim, or something like that. Now, but a local store had these so cheap that when you added up the amount, the price per ounce of these, it actually came out a little bit cheaper to buy 15 of these to make a whole $7.50. Okay, so that's why I did it. And it was the same price for the Gold Label Reserve. So I ended up saving a good amount of money instead of buying the big bottles, which is usually never the case. It's usually much cheaper to buy the big bottle. But now, about a week after I bought all these bottles, because I told the girl, I said, give me that Johnnie Walker Double Black and the Gold. She said, how many? I said, everything in the case. I did that twice, bought everything in the case. The store didn't care. They just restocked it. But I noticed after I did that the second time, the price went up. A week later, the price went up for every bottle. And now it's up to where it's much more expensive than to just buy the regular bottle. But I took advantage of it while it was there in place. So that's the way it worked out. But normally it would never work out like that. Well, poured a little bit too much of this, I think. I'll be right back. This built-in pourer is nice, but it's a problem because the liquid will come out so quickly that you'll end up filling too much in the glass. Putting too much in the glass. And I'm not looking to drink a whole bunch. I just need enough for a taste, not sitting and gulp whiskey at 5:30 in the morning. By goodness, by golly, And I almost always forget. It's like it's not going to go glug glug glug. It's just going to come out the way it's aerated. The White Horse. Is this the one? Yeah, the White Horse. Oh no, sorry, this is the double black. See, I even got them confused already. The White Horse is lighter. The double black is darker. Okay, but yeah, more a little bit more amber than gold. Now these are not claiming to be non-chill filtered. They're not claiming to be you know have no coloring added or anything. Johnnie Walker Double Black. There's daylight coming from outside. Johnnie Walker Double Black is common. Most liquor stores sell it. The White Horse, I saw it at one store in Louisiana, and that store is called Star. Oh, I'm sure there's some other stores that sell it, but I haven't seen it. I hadn't seen it over there at those other stores. There's no special website for the White Horse. It's just a web page describing it on the Diageo Bar Academy. So that's like it's actually an online school you can sign up for, where you got to take quizzes and whatever for bartenders. But you can look at it. The public can access parts of it, like each brand. They give you descriptions of the brands, not just whiskey either, all kind of stuff, rum, things. But they but if you want to take the class, whatever, you have to register. You may have to pay for it. I'm not a bartender. I'm not paying for the class. You get a certification, whatever. Okay. Tomorrow's Gold Label Reserve, introduced in 2012. There used to be a product called Johnnie Walker Gold Label, aged 15 years. But they, for whatever reason, decided to make it separate. Now there's Johnnie Walker Gold Label Reserve, which is non-age stated, started in 2012, like I said. And then the Johnnie Walker 15-year age with a different color, can't remember the color, is over there, another product that started up that year. So, I don't know what the reasoning was for the decision, but obviously they felt like that was necessary, or they should do it. So, but this is the double black today, introduced 13 years ago. And it should be smokier in the nose, so I should be able to tell them apart. This smells like just pungent cereal grains of various types, which is what it is. And this is very smoky. Quite obviously, they're using Islay Scotch in it, and a lot of it. Now, if you read about the White Horse on the link I put below, and on the bottle, right on the back of the bottle, it says the heart of White Horse of the flavor is Lagavulin single malt from Islay. But I just don't see where it's making an impact on smokiness or whatever. But my experience with Lagavulin single malt Scotch is basically zilch. So I don't know if it's supposed to be real smoky or relatively smoky or barely. I don't know anything about it yet. Of course, that could change. Okay. And I hope it does change. There's just the littlest, tiniest bit of peatiness here, but it's so small. The main flavor here is cereal grain, like corn, malted barley. It's just round, meaning it's all blended together, and you can't really pick out anything. Now, the website's going to have tasting notes and all, and I'm like, I don't see all that, but I'm no expert. But it's just round, like some beers are round. Like they're not too strong on bitterness, not too strong on sweetness, not too this or that. It's just like a general flavor, like you get with, say, Schaefer beer. Okay. Now this here is not round. There's one aroma and flavor that stands out above all the rest, and that's the heavy peat smoke. Heavy, 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 like the two single malts I have, the Finlagen 6-year age, what is it called? Something reserve, can't remember. Not private reserve because anybody can buy it. You know what I'm saying? The Finlagen, and even more so the Ardbeg 10. So smoky. But this is like those two. This is smoke, smoke, smoke. So if you're a person that loves smoky drinks, I would not hesitate to buy Johnnie Walker Double Black. If you're turned off by it, do not buy Johnnie Walker Double Black. So yeah, I got it right. Well, how was I going to get it wrong? I wasn't going to. Now, is White Horse a good product? It is, and it's a good value. $38.99, you get a whole handle. That's a big bottle. That is a big. That's why it's got a handle on it. So heavy, it slip out your hand without it. That's less than the Double Black on its on a regular size bottle. Okay, Double Black in a regular bottle is going to be what, 45? Let's check. We could check real fast. Total Wine and More. Walmart be more expensive. Walmart used to be the cheap place, but Total Wine always undercuts them by $1. I think they just go through their website. Whatever they find, they say sell it $1 or less, maybe $2. Johnnie Walker. Yeah, you see, the Double Black in the regular size bottle is using a black glass bottle, well, dark brown. But the little sample bottle I have here is using clear. So I don't know why they do that, but I guess maybe the brown bottles are hard to produce in a mini or something, or too expensive. Yeah. Johnnie Walker is produced under a royal warrant for King Charles III. In other words, they get this certificate they can put, a little emblem they can put on the label saying that it's an official whiskey of the royal household of England, Scotland, Gibraltar, the Bermuda Islands, Anguilla Island, Canada, etc. You say they really drinking Johnnie Walker Black Label, Double Black over there? Who knows? But that's just something, you know what I mean? It's like the official sports drink of the National Football League. Doesn't mean they're all drinking that. It's just you bid to get it, and anybody can apply to get a royal warrant put on their product. It just has to meet certain quality standards, and I guess there's a commission that judges it and says, yeah, it's good enough to get a royal warrant. Then you have to reapply every 5 years. Now, is it one of those things where if you pay the fee, you're going to get it, regardless of the quality? I don't know if that's how it works. You would hope not, but they're a little strict, so you know that they're going to reject something that's nasty, so you're only going to submit something that's super high quality. So it's not like you have Buckfast tonic wine and they're going to submit that so they can be the official tonic wine of the royal household. That's like a real low grade tonic wine that an Abbey in England or Scotland sells. I think it's in England they sell it, and people abuse it. It's actually a tonic wine, like upset stomach or you having trouble with in digestive things, so you drink a little of it. It's made for that, like medicinal, but people abuse it. But you know how people do. They'll abuse it, and then the product gets a bad name, but even though the product may be fine. Okay, so Double Black is $42.99. Okay, still it's $4 more, and you're only getting a regular size bottle. So would I pay the $4 more? I would, because I like it more. You know what I'm saying? I prefer it. You can buy a liter for $51.99. What other products do they sell for Johnnie Walker? Uh, a handle of Black Label for $66.99. Handle of Red Label, $34.99. Still cheaper than what I paid 3 years ago. Blue Label, $274.99. It is not worth $275, believe me. Black Label, $31.99. So see, the double black is more expensive, even though it's a younger product. 18-year-old, $86.99. Ooh, it's getting expensive. The green label, $62.99. The red label, $20.99. Gold label reserve, $60.99. Told you it was expensive. Johnnie Walker Swing. I've never had Swing. It's an unusual looking bottle. $56.99. Mm-hmm. Johnnie Walker Blue King George V is $649.99. $650. Now we're really talking big time money. Johnnie Walker King George V Lunar New Year. Specialty bottle, same product. $699.99. Well, now you can buy it. I'll pass. Name for the king who awarded Johnnie Walker a royal warrant to supply his house with Scotch. Balance of peat, smoke, and lighter aromatic fruit flavors from a variety of oak casks. Quantities packaged in a crystal decanter with certificate of authenticity. Product details. It's mild and very rich, not delicate. Okay. Well, I'll never know because I'll never drink it. Unless it's gifted to me because I'm not paying $700 for a bottle of whiskey or any other type of liquor. I know I bought the blue label, but that was a one-time thing and it didn't live up to the price. So for that kind of money, it should have been over 100 out of 100, or at least 100 out of 100. And the best it scored was a 95. And to me, that's a failure. You say, but that's 95 out of 100. I know. So I get that with $30 bottles. So they got most excellent whiskeys out there for $30. Maybe less than 30. So go ahead, pay the hundreds, do what you want, it's your money. But I learned my lesson. Okay. White Horse, I like the doughy bread. There's no harshness to it. There's no bitterness, no harshness, no bad bite. It's smooth across the board. Easy going. You might think it's bland. Well, I wouldn't say that. Now, talking about a biting kind of hard to take whiskey, get that Glencullen 10-year age, single malt, Speyside. Did a solo review. It was all right. I was happy. I was like, man, this is great. I said, but what's going to happen? What is going to happen when I do the taste challenges? What I think deteriorated. Every taste challenge I did, it got worse, basically. I say, you see, these blind taste tests can expose deficits in the product that you don't realize are there. Nothing, no bad bite, nothing, smooth as silk. Has the black label deteriorated? I'm talking about, sorry, the double black. Has it deteriorated since I started tasting it? No way. It hasn't gotten necessarily better, but it's just always good. So Johnnie Walker Double Black, it starts off a winner, continues to be a winner, continues to be a winner. It just never declines. And the White Horse is doing that too. It's just holding its own. So either way, you win. You want a value product, you say, no, I want a value product, get the White Horse. Good value product, $38.99 for the handle, okay? Might find it cheaper, but you may not find it at all. It's kind of rare. Maybe not in Scotland. Double black. Well, yeah, you're looking at over $40 a bottle. But look what you get. Definitely in the A range. There's there's no argument about that. I don't think. Definitely in the A range. Yeah. Luxurious smokiness. Oh, it's a winner all around. So now tomorrow I'm planning to bring in the Gold Label Reserve, very honey flavored. And before you think I'm crazy, read the website for Johnnie Walker Gold Label, and that's the thing they talk about: honey, honey, honey. They have no honey added. It's not a liqueur. It's just the way the malts and the grain whiskeys are blended. It gives it a honey-like flavor. It's extra aged. Who knows how long? We don't know. Extra aged, and it's got a honey-like character. It's interesting. I prefer the smoky one. Okay, so I'll take the Johnnie Walker Double Black for $42 instead of paying $61 for the Gold Label Reserve, which is a higher grade product. But to me, I'd rather drink the Double Black. But other people would say, "Oh, you're nuts. Gold Label Reserve. That's it. That's the thing. That's the thing." Well, not the thing for me, but everybody has different preferences. So when are you going to go back as a teacher, Jay? Oh, for a job? And I have no plans to do that. Uh, actually. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. And y'all take care now.